And she know I keep the bag on me. How about got a couple racks on me? I'ma hit it, then I dip. No, I do not trust a bitch, cause they all be the same to me. All these thoughts always running through my head. I'ma get the bag, double back for the bread. I'd rather smoke a blunt, kicking back in my bed. And yeah, she in my line, cause she know I'm getting bread.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Risk, and in today's video, as you can see by the title, I'll be showing you guys how to get unlimited amounts of contact dunks, in addition to the best animations and the best badges to help you get contact dunks. So for all my slashers, I know this is not a video you guys want to miss out on, so if you have not yet, make sure you hit that big like button and hit that big red subscribe button. I really do appreciate it, as those two things actually really help me out a lot. But now let's get right into the video. So in terms of contact dunk, guys, you will need a certain rating to actually even have a chance at getting these contact dunks, and that rating is going to be 84. Now a lot of people say 85, 86 contact dunk is what you need to achieve contact dunks, but that is actually false. 84 is the actual rating you need to get contact dunks, because you could get pro contact dunks unlocked at 84 driving dunk, which means technically as long as your build has 79 driving dunk, at some point when you're 99 overall, you'll be able to unlock contact dunks. But now going into how to get these contact dunks, all right, we're gonna start with my first tip. My first tip is going to be, do not hold your X button. Right, I know a lot of you guys out there, probably when you go for dunks, you just think the simple thing that anyone would, you just hold X like if you're going for a layup and you just do a dunk. Alright, but that is actually false. Now I'm gonna tell you guys why. What I do is I hold down my right stick, I hold it down when I dunk. That actually triggers a so-called flashy dunk. Alright, but in this game, a flashy dunk it's the same thing as an actual dunk, really. And I've seen, at least for me, or I've experienced that when I do those flashy dunks holding down my right stick, I actually do trigger a lot more contact dunks compared to when I hold my X button. Because when I hold my X button, sometimes I'll get a layup animation or just an extremely slow contact dunk animation, compared to when I hold down that right stick, my player is gonna trigger into this, crazy flashy dunk. So for some reason, it just allows me to get more contact dunks. By just implementing this one small little change into your game, you will notice a lot more contact dunks. Not even contact dunks, but just a lot more dunks from your player in general. So I really recommend you guys make the change, instead of holding X to holding down your right stick. Now, getting a little bit more into detail on how to exactly trigger these contact dunks. Now, in terms of contact dunks, guys, it's all about getting an angle, right? So in this micro, what you're seeing me do is I'm just showing you guys how when I'm driving, I'm taking an angle to the basket. If you take a straight shot to the basket, you will not get a contact dunk, because if your player or your defender is not moving, he's standing still, and you try to jump over him, it's not going to work, guys. Likely or not, it will not work. So what you need to do is try to, get a slight, it doesn't have to be a great enormous angle, just a slight, small, precise angle that will get the defender to shift his body, which will then trigger that contact dunk animation. It works pretty similar to how it works in real life. You just want to get that defender out of position, and then it will trigger that animation. Now obviously, if you do not have the correct dunk rating, you will not trigger those animations. Or sometimes even if you don't have those badges, even if you do not have the correct badges, you just will not trigger those animations, which is why I'm showing you guys all that throughout this video. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you guys those clips we saw at the start. I'm gonna break those clips down and show you guys how I actually took those angles and managed to get those contact dunks. So going into our first clip here, as you look into this first clip, I'm gonna slow all these clips down, by the way, so you could actually see exactly what I'm thinking. I could break down what I was thinking at that time and what exactly my player did. So you see, I'm obviously in a 1v1 court game. These are all 1v1 clips. I'm on this left wing, right? I see where my defender is. I try to go left to go baseline. He cuts me off. So what I do is I hop step to get the angle on and make him shift his body, and then that triggers the contact dunk animation. And throughout all these clips, that's what I'm trying to show you guys, how I take these angles to actually help myself trigger these contact animations. Moving on to clip number 2, in my opinion, this one kind of shows it the best way possible. You see him on that right wing. I take the angle going into the paint. The defender has to shift his body to keep up with me, and that's what eventually ends up triggering that animation. Moving on now to our third clip, guys. I'm gonna show you guys only a few more, just to exaggerate the point here and make sure you guys fully understand. So I want you guys to understand. I want you guys to understand to make sure you guys can do this. So you see, I'm gonna get the ball off the inbound. I'm gonna go to this left wing. Any normal person would just have driven into the basket right there and just pray to get a contact dunk. But you see, I'm actually thinking, I see my defender standing still on that left side, so I kind of do that crossover to the right side of the paint, and then that's what triggers the animation. Then I'm actually going to repeat this one more time just to show you guys and explain it again. When I'm on that left wing, guys, you guys just gotta learn how to read the defender. If you see that defender's not really active on defense and he's standing still, that's when you take advantage and switch the direction you're going. Like I said, that crossover threw him off. Alright, when I crossed over to the right, it threw him off, and I'm too fast to him to get in front of me, so that's what triggered the animation. He's just not laterally fast enough to keep up with me, and that is why this method is so overpowered. This is going to be the last clip I show you guys, but I wanted to really include this one because it shows something that we haven't faced yet. What happens if the defender is on top of you and not sitting in the paint? Well, same premise, guys. You're going to cross over to the opposite side he thinks you're going. If you seem like you're going to the left, you cross over to the right, vice versa. And that quick crossover will get you that direct angle you need to get past him. And once you're past him, there's nothing you could do. Like I said, when you have that angle to the basket, you're past him, you're going to get the contact dunk animation. As you see, I get a ridiculous animation right there. In terms of the method on how to get contact dunks, that's what it is right there. What you guys just watched, that is the method to get contact dunks. So if you just clicked on this video to actually find out new ways to trigger contact dunk animations, you got it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. And if you did, make sure you leave a sub and a like. Now, if you came here to find the badges or animations to use to trigger these animations, I'm here to help you with that as well. In terms of finishing badges to trigger contact dunk animations, there is a few that you need to have. Number 1, contact finisher. Obviously, if you do not have contact finisher, I don't know what you're doing. You're not going to be able to trigger a contact dunk animation without that badge. Another one that a lot of people don't use, relentless finisher. If you do not have stamina, you will not trigger the contact dunk animation. I can promise you guys that. And what relentless finisher does is it reduces that stamina drain, ensuring that you have a lot of stamina to actually finish at the basket. So having that in the Hall of Fame is a must. Same with slithery finisher. That will just work, you know, amazing with contact finisher and relentless finisher combined to help you get crazy contact dunk animations. Now, for the animations I recommend, even though it doesn't really help with contact dunks, the best layup is long athlete. That will help you with hop steps and stuff like that. So I recommend you put that on, but that won't really, you know, help you. At least I don't think so. It won't really affect your contact dunks that much. It really just affects your hop steps. And if you guys are interested in how to get, you know, how to do crazy hop steps and just want a whole hop step tutorial, I do have a video of that, link in the top right. But now, in terms of the dunking animations you want, alright, you want a pink, even though typically you don't want to use these dunk animations because they are, you know, highly risky of getting blocked. All these one-hand dunks, as you see, these one-handers, these tomahawks, these styles of dunks will really help you get contact dunk animations. And the reason why is because at least my logical thinking is, if I pick an animation that's similar to these contact dunk animations, it's gonna trigger it easier. So I try to pick animations that I've seen before in contact dunks. So then when I get these animations on my player, it just automatically turns into a contact dunk. Not really sure if you guys understand what I mean by that, but yeah, that's kind of my logic when it comes to these animations to help me get these contact dunks. So with that being said, the animations I'll recommend to you guys are the ones you're pretty much seeing on screen, or any, you know, one-hand rim grazers, the tomahawks, not the sidearm tomahawk, but the straight down tomahawks, the athletic tomahawks, some of the windmills, baseline windmill reverses. Those are really good to help trigger some certain contact dunk animations. And then in terms of actual dunk packages, like a NBA player dunk package, the only two I really see helpful in terms of getting contact dunks are LeBron and Zach LaVine, because they do have those tomahawks into the dunk package. So if you guys are interested in that, you can put those on too. But with that, those are all the badges you need, the animations you need, and the method you need to get more contact dunks. So if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that big red subscribe button, and turn that notification bell and set it to all notifications. And yeah, this is your boy Risk, and I'm out.
Lucas.
It's funny how now she be calling me back. She see that I got it, I'm stuck in the trap. 40 autos, let me put it right back. 40 autos and he left in the back. I can't be trusting cause people just act. I get the money, I run it right back. The plug on my phone, I get to these racks. The plug on my phone, I'm gonna get back. I can't be trusting cause people be switching and stuff.